Want to showcase a stunning transformation, a photo edit, or real-world results? Today, we're going to build a highly interactive before and after image slider using the ElementsKit Image Comparison widget. Before we dive in, here's the best part. You need the free version of Elementor and the free version of ElementsKit to follow this tutorial. No pro licenses are required for this. Well, before you start, make sure that you have toggled on the image comparison widget so that you can work properly. Time is money. ElementsKit comes with professionally designed presets. You have to simply browse the library, then you have to find a layout that matches your brand identity and hit insert. For this, in the sections, I'm going to search for image comparison. See, here are multiple options you have. So you just have to choose the one you need. I'm choosing this one. So just hit the insert button and it will appear like this. If you want these contents, you can keep them and you can also add your preferences here. I don't need this right now, so I'm deleting this from here. Well, so for the image comparison widget, in the content tab, we can see that the content style is set on horizontal, but we can keep it in vertical way. But it looks pretty well in horizontal, so I'm keeping it like that. So after that, we have the before and after image choosing options. So if you want to choose your image that you want to put here, you can use them for the library, then you just have to select them. Okay, and if you want to add the label here, it's written before for the before picture. So if you want to change, you can. After that, we have the after image. Same goes for this one also. If you want to change the picture from here, you also can change this. And the labels, these are also customizable. You just can edit them. After that, we have the settings option. In the setting option, we can see that there are options called overlay. If you want to remove the overlay, you can remove. Then we have the option called move slider on hover. So if you click yes, then if you move your cursor, it will move like that. After that, we have another option called click to move. If you click yes there, you just have to click and it will move like this. Okay, so after that, we have the style tab. So this is where the UI UX magic happens. So we can refine the width and padding for proper breathing room. So you can use the border type. You can change the border type from default to solid or other options, dotted, dashed, and groove, but I'm keeping it in the default option. We also have the border radius option. You can change the border radius from here, see, but I'm keeping it in the 0 as in the default settings. You can also change the padding also. After that, the label option. Here you can change the color and then you can change the background type. So the background type, there are some color options you can see. Then we have the handle option. You also can change the settings in the handle option. So we have the divider thickness. I think the divider thickness looks better in less white. So in the advanced tab, you can change the advanced settings, and if you want to make it more unique and more aesthetic, you can use the advanced settings from here. Then we have the responsive check. So if you want to use it in the tablet or in the mobile, you can check it from here. So yeah, that was it. It's that easy to build trust by showing real results. If this tutorial helped you, hit the like button, subscribe for more Elementor guides, and we will see you in the next one.